Hi, thanks for watching my video. I'm Neil from Board Game Happy, and today I'm talking about Longboard from Reiner Knizia and 25th Century Games. This is a 2 to 4 player open information card game. Has a bit of a DNA of Lost Cities, but it plays in about 20 minutes and it's a really good game. So I'll show you how it plays and then we'll come back up and I'll tell you all my final thoughts. This is a setup example of a 2-player game of Longboard. 4 objective cards have been randomly chosen and these will help guide you in making your boards. So for example, this one here wants you to have all 4 colours represented in your boards. This one wants you to have a board with the most wilds. So there are lots of different objectives that help you focus your game. Then each player is dealt 2 cards into their supply, and then the game is ready to go. Okay, so you have 2 actions per turn out of possible 3 actions, and you can repeat the same action twice. Your first action, nice and simple, draw a card and place it in your supply. That's that first action. Second action you can do is take one of the cards from the supply and start making a board. There are rules for how you start making a board, which I will go over in a minute, but basically once you've placed the card down here in the board making section, it's now safe. The reason why I say it's safe is because the third action you can do is you can use your cards, looking at the numbers at the bottom. You can use as many cards as you like, and you can take one of only one of your opponent's cards, as long as the number exceeds what you're taking. So for example, with this 8, I could take this 4. And now with this 4, you automatically start building a board. So that would be my first action. I've basically given the other player this number 8, which they may or may not want, and then I've placed that one there. So on this example, my second go would be to put the number 5 there. So my board is now too high. Then my opponent would have a go. They're going to take that one, and then they're not happy with them, so they're going to take another one. Then it's my go again. I'm going to take one and add it to my supply. And do you know what? I'm going to take this one and I'm going to play it. So that would be my 2 actions. The other player has now seen that I'm building a board green and I've started with number 5, and they know that I'm probably going to be after that one. So what they're going to do is they're going to start their board there. And then their second go would be to do a 4. Now that's a real shame because they could have done with using that one first. I have no cards in my supply, so I can no longer steal anyone else's card. So I only have one option, which is to draw a new card, which is a 4 blue. I'm not really worried about that one. I have a 3 blue. Now my opponent really wants this 3 blue, so they're going to use this 6. They're going to take that and they're going to build that there. They're quite happy with that. And they also want that 4. So what they're going to do is they're going to use this 8, which has now been passed around a bit, take that and place it there. So you're going to carry on like this until one player has built the required amount of boards, and one of the boards is the required height to complete the game. In a 2-player game, you need to have 4 boards completed, all of 4 in height, and one of your boards needs to be 7 high. So let me show you how the boards are made, what the rules are for that. So this is an example of a completed game. I've got the minimum amount of boards completed, which is 4, of at least 4 high, and I have 1 which is 7. I've almost also done a bonus board over here. So I'll explain to you about how the rules. The first number that goes down doesn't matter. You can put any number down between 1 and 8, but each subsequent number, I'm looking at these ones in the corners here, must at least equal the previously played number or be higher than it. When you start a board, you cannot start with a wild. So this 1 wild can go on the previously placed one, but I couldn't have started with the 1. Wilds are great for completing boards. They don't give you any points though, and the reason why they don't give you any points is there's no stickers on them. Stickers on these boards here, that's worth 3 points at the end of the game. So you need to keep that in mind because the boards have between 1, 2 and 3 stickers, as here 1, 2 and 3, and you need to keep that in mind when you're completing your boards because that can make a big difference. If you don't complete a board, not only do you score negative points for it, you also don't score the stickers. They're basically taken out of the game in its entirety. So that's how you would need to complete your boards and how you will score points for them. You will also score points for the objectives. You'll also get points, 5 bonus points for the player having the most completed boards and 5 bonus points for the player who has the largest board. That's the longest board. Hence the name Longboard. So I hope that gave you a really good idea of how the game plays, how quick it is, the flow of the game. It's brilliant. I've been loving teaching this to people. It's a really clever game because it's positive player interaction with fully open information. Everyone knows what everyone else is trying to collect, and there's ways of affecting what people have. So the fact that you have a kind of like a staging area for your cards and then you play them onto your boards is really good, because people might draw 2 cards and the second card might be the perfect card for you, or it might be that it's the perfect card for someone else and you can take it first. It's very quick. The end game scenario can be frustrating if you're on the wrong end of that, but as the player who creates the end game scenario, you can look around the table. How's everyone else doing? Do you know what? I think I'll end it now. Done. That's it. No more catch-up mechanisms or anything like that. You just decided to end it. But you can, if you think you can get some more points, go another round and it comes back to you again. Do you know what? Now, that'll do. I'll end it now. So that's fantastic. I really enjoy that. There's quite a lot of variety because of the objective cards. So that really helps, all the different objective cards. It does feel a little bit like Lost Cities in terms of you're building the numbers up. But it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't feel as mean as Lost Cities. Mostly, I guess, because in this game, you can just make another board. So if someone throws away the 2 blue and you've already gone past 2, you can just start another board with the 2 blue if you want. But don't forget, you need to have them at a certain height, otherwise you're going to lose points. I've found this artwork, production, quality of the cards, everything really good from 25th Century Games. Again, they are becoming one of my favourite publishers at the moment. Everything they put out that I have played, I have really enjoyed. Rainer Knizia, one of my favourite designers, he's done it again. This is a fantastic small card game that's fairly portable, and you can teach people in about 5 minutes. You can have people up and running in 5 minutes. You can just basically let them play then. So there's only 3 actions and you do 2 each turn. You can do the same action twice. It's brilliant. It's genius. I love it. I want more people to play it. If you haven't played it, please play it. Please let me know what you think. I would appreciate any comments. Obviously appreciate any likes and subscribes. That would be great. And my overall rating for this is somewhere between 85 and 90. It's a fantastic game. I love small card games. I love Rainer Knizia, and I'm starting to love 25th Century Games. So yeah, thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do manage to get Longboard or play it, please let me know what you think in the comments. Great. Cheers.